Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. And today, I'm here to bring y'all an update on the GHerbo indictment, man. Listen, so as we already know, GHerbo, 25 years old, and 6 others has been a part of a $1.5 million federal fraud indictment where allegedly they used stolen identifications to get private jets, book holidays, buy designer puppies, exotic rentals, jewelry, and a whole bunch of other things. Now, we learned that he's only being charged with 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and 2 counts of aiding and abetting aggravated identity theft. Alright, now wire fraud is a serious charge, and the feds usually get a conviction on that charge because they have electronic evidence or a paper trail of some sort of just a lot of proof, man. But then again, it's conspiracy. So even if he wasn't the one actually committing these crimes, he may have knew about it or partook in it from a distance. And that's how they usually get people on conspiracy. Now, GHerbo already found legal representation in Massachusetts and has chosen Prince Lobel to represent him, and they already spoke out on his end to the media saying that they're willing to comply and make any court appearances, whether Zoom or whatever, because whatever he got to do, I guess he's just trying to attack the situation head on and get up out of the situation. Because as we all know, Casanova already turned himself in yesterday, and it's just not a good week for rappers, man. I ain't gonna lie. Now, like I said, he already turned himself in today. Now, they're saying that his manager, T-Glow, is considered the ringleader of it all. So now it seems to me, and I could be wrong, but this is a theory of mine, that either his manager or someone in his camp was using these identities to book these trips or whatever they was using the identities for, and instead of paying for it out of GHerbo's money or just period, they pocketed the money but used other people's identities for it. Now, maybe GHerbo was unaware, but being that he is who he is, they tied him into it to make the case seem big, or just the mere fact that he's the larger name. Now, playing devil's advocate, that's the theory I came up with. Or he was aware of it and just figured since he wasn't the one actually doing it, then hey, why not? Saving me money, we get to do what we want on somebody else's dime, let's get it. Now, a lot of people are confused as to why they from Chicago, but Massachusetts is where the indictment is coming from, and I'm assuming it's because that's where the identities they stole was coming from. So, of course, Massachusetts is going to come from. Now, a lot of y'all think just because it's fraud and not like Cass case where somebody was murdered, that it don't hold much time, but a lot of y'all don't know how fraud cases work. Now, with fraud, it works based off the amount you have taken and what you was doing to take the money in a nutshell. Now, like check scams and swiping, they don't really hit you with nothing crazy. You might get a 1 to 3 or a couple months or a slap on the wrist. But now, when it comes to wire fraud and all that, it's a little more sophisticated, and that's federal. Well, it's all basically federal. But once you start playing with them banks and wire fraud and transferring thousands, and listen, the FBI start coming for you, and when they come for you, 9 times out of 10, they've been watching you for some time, and they already know what they want. And they're not coming for a conviction of 1, 2, 3 months, 5 months, or 1 year. Nah, they coming for some time from somebody. They actually been watching these guys for a number of years though too. I don't know if it was 3. Don't quote me. And like I said in my last video, right? Listen, COVID messed up a lot of bags for these rappers, man. I don't know if this is the case for GHerbo, but it just like a lot of these guys, they didn't have no shows. It wasn't a big artist like that to where they could rely on these albums or these streams or you see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they had to resort to something else. They don't want to go out and sell drugs. They're like, listen, why not? I'm gonna go ahead and this fraud stuff. Or I can make this amount of money and just sit in my house, or just tell somebody do this and set something up. Hey, why not? A lot of these rappers don't have it like they claim to have it on their social media. A lot of people be fooled by these chains, and listen, a lot of these guys do not have it, bro. I'm sorry. And I'm not saying this is the case with GHerbo, but I'm just playing devil's advocate to where maybe he was aware of what was going on and he was partaking in this, and then look, now you got this. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, there's gonna be a lot more fraud cases popping up, man. And I explain why in the Casanova video as well. Now, know what I mean? Everybody thought that unemployment scams was just booming because everybody was doing it. It's easy. Yeah, it was easy for a reason. It was easy for a reason. But like I said, man, y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel. Let me know if y'all think he was actually in on this, or maybe he was framed by his manager. Maybe his manager was doing it behind his back and he didn't know. And it seems to be something like that to that extent, because it seems like he's the only one with a lawyer right now, and he's the only one fighting it, and it's just solely him. I don't hear nothing about his friends, his none of them other guys. I don't hear nothing about none of them. So who knows? Let's see how this thing unfolds. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time I drop new content. And remember, y'all, as long as you keep watching, I'm going to keep dropping, and I'm out.